Hello everyone, this is Chris here with the Microsoft Dynamics 365 for Financial Support team. Wanted to create a quick video to show you how to set up users and security if you're new to financials or any Microsoft Cloud SaaS product. Just to show you initially here, you can go up to My Settings, and this is where you'll set your role center in your company and your work date. You can switch to a new company that you set up, or you can switch between your role centers. The role centers don't necessarily have anything to do with security. It's more of a navigation thing, what you're going to see when you sign in on the home page and have quick access to. So basically whatever your daily functions are, we've probably got a role center tailored to that specific function. You can always go up to the search window up here on the top right to search for other windows that you need to get access to. So let's go to the users window. Now this is a new instance that I just set up, so I'm the only user in here. If I click new, I will not be able to set up a new user from this window. We need to go to the Office 365 administration portal to set up new users. So that's where all user setup and licensing is done and managed. Even if you don't have Office 365 subscription, that's where you'll manage all your Microsoft SaaS cloud subscription users. So let's go there. To navigate to the Office 365 admin portal, I'm going to go up to the waffle menu up here. Looks like a little waffle. And then go to admin. This is where you'll navigate between most of your Office 365 or SaaS, Microsoft SaaS products. Once we get into the Office 365 Admin Center, we should be able to go under Users. And what you see here may differ. I'm in a brand new tenant environment, so I only see my user. I'm going to add a user here. I'm going to go ahead and create a password. And I'm going to assign the financials license to this user. This is where you assign licenses to all your users based on the products you're signed up for. Go ahead and sign them for that as well. Alright, so now that I have a user set up in the Office 365 Admin Center, and I have assigned a financials license to that user, I should be able to navigate back to my financials instance and sync that user into the financials application. Let's see if that works. So I'll use the search feature up at the top right again. Go to users, come here, and I will click sync. Now when you click the button to sync your users in, it can take a minute. It's queuing up a job on the cloud to sync your users. Best thing to do is to just navigate away from the window and then navigate back to the window if you don't see the user immediately pop in there. My test user has been sunk into this environment now, and now we can click on that user and take a look at them. The user was automatically assigned these 3 permission sets. So you have user groups and you have user permission sets. User groups are just a collection of permission sets. Permission sets are what actually grant the user the rights to navigate in the product and access certain windows and functionality. If I go back to the user window here, I can look at permission set by user to get more of a grid view. And then if I ever have any questions about what these permission sets do, they do actually list the permissions in this table on the right here, or you can click on the permissions button at the top and get a detailed list of the permissions that are assigned to this permission set. There's other windows available to look at your users and your permissions in different ways. If I come back to the user screen here, I can go into user groups. That'll show you the groups and the permission sets on the right here that make up those groups. We also have a Excel spreadsheet available that breaks down the permission sets and what they grant access to. It is available for download. The link to that will be included in the blog, hopefully that you found this video through. Just to give you an example of what a user group will do, if I assign a user group to this user, you'll see it add the permission sets down below. So I just gave this user administrator group, which added basic, FA setup, ARM setup, and setup. So adding someone to a group is just a quick way to give them a set of permission sets that's related to their role. One final item I would like to point out is the initial user that you sign up with is your super user. You can set up other super users, but the original user that you set up will be the only one that is set up as super with a blank company here. Do not edit this. Do not add a company. At the time of this recording, it is possible to break this user's permissions by adding a company so that they are only super for a specific company. If you do this and you don't have any other super users set up, you will not be able to access your other companies potentially. So just the initial administrator user that you set up, there shouldn't ever be a need to come in and edit that user's permissions for any reason. The final item that I would like to call out is that you cannot edit the permission sets or set up new permission sets currently. This is something that should change down the road so that you have greater flexibility in providing your users with access to the product. But as of now, you'll have to use the ones that are there. If you have any questions that you want to get in touch with us with, go ahead and find the Dynamics 365 Business Edition forum. We're out here monitoring and answering questions on a daily basis. I hope this video will help you have a smooth transition into financials and the cloud world. Thanks.